Welcome back, All Sports Western New York. Your buddy Bob Kaczynski back with you, and now we're going back to last Wednesday. It was the roast for Mike Robitaille, put on by Sunburst Productions, the Seneca Niagara Casino, WGR 550. All-star cast. It was an honor to be a part of it. Let's go now to the casino to see the All-Stars take a shot at our buddy Mike Robitaille.
Thank you, and now to the roast part of the evening. When I look at this lineup, I think it's pretty justified that why not go with the same lineup that was comparable to the last game the Sabres had the regular season. I have a feeling I'm Ted Nolan tonight. I'm going to try my best, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to get blamed when it's all over. For those of you that may not be able to Google, we did put together a video presentation for our man of the hour this evening, Mr. Mike Robitaille. Go to the video screens. Welcome back. It's in the notes. But would you please welcome the man of the night, Mr. Mike Robitaille.
Best wishes of all your friends who are gathered with you this evening. When I was ordained a priest, Mike was just
well, I wanted to do something special for Mike to start this off, and since coming to the States, his favorite song has become the national anthem. But being from Canada, his favorite musical artist is Gordon Lightfoot. Now, I'm sure you're all as big a fan of Mr. Lightfoot's music as Mike is, but in all honesty, most of his songs do pretty much sound the same. So with that in mind, here's my impression of Gordon Lightfoot singing the Star Spangled Banner. As I can you see by the dawn's early light, while the gales of November are blowing, the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, now isn't my voice kind of boring? Right, that's it. Now, all right, first roaster, WGR Morning Show host, and a big contributor to charity in the Buffalo area. I know Howard's very involved in the Big Brothers charity in Buffalo. I know once a week in the summer, Mike takes him to the park. Would you please welcome from WGR, Howard Simon.
Oh, good evening, everybody. How y'all doing? All right. So speaking of Hockey Hotline, hopefully you saw the show. If not, it was a magnificent show. One of the things I love about Mike is his, we'll call it creativity. His hockey analysis is a style all its own. And this is just a small clip. It doesn't do Mike justice, but I wanted to share with you just a quick little clip of his analysis and his descriptions from one of the Hockey Hotline shows.
You ever been in the stockyards? You ever see how they used to put cattle down? That big guy is about 6'4". He'd sit there, he'd just have a little pair of underwear on, and that's it, and a pair of work boots. And he'd have this big 40-pound sledgehammer, and he'd stand up right in the middle, and he'd send the cows down right through the middle. They had no place to go, and he'd just wind up and whack them. You know, and the cow would go down, Brian, so hard, he'd go down like a dirigible. It was just, that's the way May hit that guy last night. It was like a 40-pound sledgehammer hit this guy right in between the papers, and he dropped right down as quick as you could hit the ground.
You just turned a whole bunch of people into vegetarians, I think.
Right. Thank you, Howard. I hope everybody in this room realizes how difficult and nerve-wracking it was for Howard to get up in front of 500 people and read. Next up, over 1,300 NHL games, 1,771 NHL points, and as team member of the Hockey Hall of Fame in 1992, was nicknamed the Little Beaver when he played junior hockey in Quebec, which translated into, well, it was the Little Beaver, was his nickname. Would you please welcome the great Marcel Dion.
Everybody can see me back there? I can't see myself, believe it. I think I'm at the wrong place. I thought it was Luc Robitaille tonight. There's that Luc. Hey, now I saw this going up in the banner. It looks pretty good, but this is a special guy. And actually, there's none of you out there that saw him play junior hockey. I know for a fact. No, except Ron, right? He saw you play there, right? Yeah. And he played for the Kitchener Rangers. And the first time I saw him play, I was playing for the Rangers, Drummondville Rangers, sponsored by the New York Rangers. And I saw Mike playing at the Montreal Forum against the junior Montreal Canadiens, right?
Yeah.
You played with Walter Tkachuk, right?
That's right.
That's right. I don't think you were a really good junior player. You were not a goal scorer, I know that. You got 23 in the NHL. Did you score any in junior?
Yeah, I was the best defenseman in the world.
50-50,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was okay.
I don't think you have a very good shot, did you?
Occasionally I'd get one through.
Is that right? Yeah. Well, I don't know about that. But I know one thing what you did. You used that hip check a lot. You were famous for that. You were famous. Matter of fact, I played against you in the NHL, and I noticed that. It was incredible.
Thanks, Mars. Thank you.
Thank you, Mars. The English version of Marcel's speech will be posted online. Our next roaster coached more than 442 games in the National Hockey League, winning over 17 of those. Went on to great fame on Hockey Night in Canada for over 20 years before you stole him here in Buffalo. Still a great friend. Please welcome Harry Neal.
I don't want to go over Roby's career, but I do know this. His dream came true growing up as a youngster in Midland to play in the National Hockey League, and he ought to be commended for that. Not many guys have made the NHL with the least amount of talent that he's got. He's got a new book coming out. I think it's next week. You can get it at the bookstore. The 10 greatest hockey players in the NHL. And my view on the other 9. I asked Mike, in his career of junior, minor league, NHL, did he ever get a standing ovation? He said, yes, I did. And I said, well, what did you do to earn it? And how long was it? He said, it took 1 minute and 10 seconds. I was on a breakaway.
Okay, when we come back, more from the roast. You're going to actually hear from yours truly and from Mike Robitaille himself. As I said, I had to cut down a 2-hour production to about 17 minutes, so I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back more with Mike Robitaille and the big roast right after this.